accused. They gon' try to intrude. Poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse. When you got I can give about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Damn Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down a double. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse. When you got different views, know you gon' pay the price. Best off the item you choose. Ties in the color, I need you with them, can't ultra. I knew you was a vulture. Holy Ghost, get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you closer. Crashing down, I was clutter. Doing it so subtle, rolling out through the rubble. Remember this a jungle. The top always gonna be something. In the middle, gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only been for confusion.
Today, from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, this is the NFL on EA Sports. Vegas Raiders taking on Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. The atmosphere here electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Atlanta Falcons. And off we go from Las Vegas.
Look at our new stadium.
Now on the return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
And one of the things that I think that Derek Carr has really improved in doing since college, his ability to stay in the pocket, things swirling around him, find the right guy, and deliver the ball with it.
Wait. I gotta do something. We gotta put Tim in.
Derek Carr has great touch when he throws the football.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. On the move to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes
That's the Las Vegas Raiders.
Call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
It's complete left side to Aguilar. That's over 40 yards of movement.
It kind of sounds good, but nah.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
But at least we have a new stadium.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Darquez Denard there defensively.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Yeah, able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
9-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
Now Mariota. 3rd and 4. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A Big call coming on third down. So instead of fourth down, first down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because third down is key for offense and defense.
And that is caught. Touchdown.
Let's go.
Nelson Aguilar there to make the grab. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
Yup.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
And now a two-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
Wait.
And before the snap here, we've got a timeout by the offense. It's their first of this first half, and they'll get together and talk this one over. And now the Raiders actually going to line up here to go for two. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is into the end
Oh,
zone.
let's go.
Lead up two more. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for two to go up 8-0.
Let's go.
You have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Matt Ryan, the longtime Falcon, a veteran who's been in the league since 2008, ready to guide this Atlanta offense.
And you know how they say it's not about the money? Sometimes it is about the money. Matt Ryan is going to average $30 million in salary per year now as one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the NFL, and he more than deserves it. The NFL's MVP in 2016.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. A very quick pass to Ridley. 30, 20.
Where's the people?
Touchdown, Falcons.
Ryan's pass.
Calvin Ridley, 75 yards.
Touchdown.
And now the Falcons are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down.
What?
Team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Kazin.
Intercepted.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete.
Oh my
Into the end zone for a
God.
Falcon
What?
touchdown.
Number 11.
Matt Ryan, his 2nd touchdown pass of this opening quarter. And the Falcons have taken the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Coup for the extra point.
For the point after.
And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent position, and only one play to score it. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Here comes Richard on the return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Marcus Mariota and the offense heading back out for their next possession. And he'll need to find a way to shrug off the opening drive, if you can even call it a drive. One play and an interception, so he's got to forget that.
I know that in today's football, we have a good number of coaches who don't look at time of possession the way that the old school guys did. But there's still a place for it. And I think that on this drive, after having thrown that interception, they're going to eat up a little bit more clock and run some offense and give their defense a little bit of a break.
Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry runs 75 yards. And the Raiders have drawn even here, and they can take the lead with the extra point to come. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat, and I just remember as a play.
We gotta see that. We gotta see that replay. So he went boom. So we boing and then in. Okay.
When I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Up to the line, Mariota. His guys will go for 2 here. Mariota now. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This taken in about 4 yards deep. This will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own.
Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing, the people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. Do it all game long. They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to start.
Oh!
this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Marcus Mariota with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Up to the line, Mariota. His guys will go for two here. Mariota to throw it. And he's brought down.
And successful. That makes the score Raiders 24, Falcons 14.
So they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
To kick off for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Now a hit.
Oh!
Touchdown, Raiders. Alec Ingold. Well, partner, time to start thinking about dinner plans after this one. I don't want to write them off first quarter, but my goodness, the offense clicking like this and a 4-score lead.
We are programmed to not get...
So it's a kickoff, and then got that. I want to see this person. And you, oh, that guy came in hard. Look, boom. So he came in like this, like, boom.
To that stage, right? To not think that way, but you can't help it. They look like sheer perfection right now with those 4 scores this early. Let's see if they can keep it up, and let's see if there's any way possible they can be slowed down.
Yeah, right now, I don't see any signs of them being slowed down. Throwing, Mariota. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the 2-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for 2. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this carries into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions. But some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
That guy's lucky. It's lucky.
Good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it.
No. Kind of. No. No.
Oh! Loses the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Mariota now after the fumble recovery. This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go and beat a defender for the football.
LV.
He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Complete. And this will probably
What? I thought I got that one.
The second down throw here for Mariota. And take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
LV is my favorite team.
Doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Brandon, we're not even out of the first quarter yet. And that's his third receiving touchdown of the game. Tremendous job. And I think this might come under the heading of when someone has the hot hand, you've got to keep going back to him.
And on the defensive side, they better figure something out quickly.
Yeah, I think that no matter what, you've got to do something to slow him down. I don't care if it's double or triple coverage. Make someone else emerge because right now, he's absolutely shredding him.
And he's got it. So they try for two, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
For the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Now a hit. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
40. Falcons.
Oh, I received it.
And they'll come out with a three tight end look on the first play of the
Call a
drive.
timeout.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Mariota on first down. And this is going to be hauled in. Oh, what a catch at the 10. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To throw Mariota. And that is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown Vegas. Henry Ruggs on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders are pouring it on. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Up to the line, Mariota. His guys will go for 2 here. Here's Mariota. And they don't get it.
What? What? My feet were in.
The score, Raiders.
Tough there. Good pass pass hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus.
But at least we got the touchdown.
All the way in and tuck it away.
Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is
Come on,
Carlson.
come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's do it again.
And able to get this.
Oh, he's not gonna do it again.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
He nailed every part of what was frustrating.
Falcons! Calvin Ridley with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons cut into that lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. In one play, 75 yards end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Come on.
Here comes Richard on the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. First down, Mariota dancing to his left, dancing away at the 35.
Let's go.
Takes it across the 40-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Throwing on second down. Mariota, and that'll be incomplete.
Flag. I've seen that.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs, 43 yards. And the silver and black continue to roll. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
Mariota. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it.
I want to try to get 100.
We're using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Now we'll again see Calvin Ridley in the Falcon offense. He'll try to generate some more steam on offense down to the scoreboard second quarter. Not necessarily his fault, but he's always a guy they want to get extra involved.
Number 21.
Keep finding ways for him to get the football. Keep force-feeding him in that way. Get to the half, kind of reboot, start over again to try and erase the other things that have them down on the scoreboard.
They'll be looking for a little more juice here in the second quarter before they do hit that halftime locker room. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
The Falcon first down.
From the shotgun, Ryan. This one finding the hands of Brandon Powell. The 20, 10, and he'll take it inside End zone touchdown, Atlanta. Brandon Powell, 65 yards. And the Falcons get a bit closer. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Henry Ruggs and the Raiders set to go back to work. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here, only in the second quarter.
And it's so interesting when you watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback to win it accurately. People block for the quarterback. So many other variables. But boy, he's getting it done, and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
And he's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens. An incomplete, crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Incomplete.
Now let's go to Ruggs. This time the catch made. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And he took that one-handed grab. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
At the 17-yard line.
They'll throw again. Mario.
No.
Tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Devontae Kazin. Terrific return as he'll take it up past the 30.
Should have got that touchdown. Okay, let's see if we could hit him so hard.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be
that he drops the ball.
An analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Looking deep for Julio.
No. Let's go. Come on.
Incomplete.
We could have got that ball.
Way out there, but it'll be third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That third down conversion good for 23. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw again is Ryan. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley, 36 yards. And the Falcons cut into that lead.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game.
Richter to kick off for the Falcons.
Here comes Richard on the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Jalen Richard on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
That moves the throw anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And that one will fall incomplete.
For Henry Ruggs.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. They got position on him, and he pulls it in. 15 yards on the play, first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Final play of the half here. Mariota will let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
35. Daniel Carlson to kick off.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Here's Powell on the return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
But they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And it's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
First down.
Now they'll toss to Gurley left. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed.
And take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Henry Ruggs, 34 yards. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Raiders. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes. Someone delivering it accurately. Offensive line giving them time to throw the ball. A true...
It'll be intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Kazin. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 40. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Well, that was almost a 4-point swing. The interception, if he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math. But don't you feel like it would have counted for more if they found their way all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly
you
right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he loses the football a second time. was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator.
Julio Jones all alone. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And he returns this to the 22.
Jalen Richard on the return. The Raiders take
Time to look now with our spotlight at the quarterback, Marcus Mariota. He's enjoying a great deal of success. His team is also enjoying a great deal of success.
Yeah, he's got that nice little, what I call the QB lean going right now. You see that little stroll that he's got
Swagger.
going? Yeah, he's definitely got that. You see him throwing the football, his nice little video. He's seeing that in his head as well because he wants more of that to happen. So anytime you see him that relaxed, that comfortable, usually it's a big thumbs up for his team.
It's been a big highlight day for him. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing is Mariota. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Battle for it here, and this will be caught. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 28. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Mariota again. And this one's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver.
Incomplete.
And it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs there to make the grab. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Up to the line, Mariota. His guys will go for 2 here. To the air again. Mariota to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
No good. That keeps the score. Raiders 60.
Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Well, that's true. You've said that before. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So out come the Falcons now. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First down, Falcons.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 34 yards to gain that time, another first down. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They run, it's Gurley. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Another carry now for Gurley. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons cut into that lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. What was once a really comfortable lead is not so comfortable anymore. Down to a 2-score game after they've seen a pair of touchdowns go against them on those last 2 drives.
Yeah, they've got to find a way to get off of autopilot right now, okay? Get back to what was working for them earlier. Understand that they still have a 2-score lead, so it's not dire, but at the same time, okay, guys, let's match the gas. Let's get going again. Let's have some fun.
Give them 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Oh, he's able to out-muscle him as he pulls it in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Las Vegas, first down.
Again, it's Mariota. Buying time to his left. And this is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball is not streaking towards him. That look, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play on football.
Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. How about the defensive stand here from 1st and goal, 3 straight incompletion.
Yeah, I think people are wondering why didn't they try and run it at least once in there. But once the first incompletion happened, it's almost like they were committed to throwing the ball from then on out.
Mariota to throw for it on 4th. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Henry Ruggs there to make the grab. And the Raiders add on to their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Up to the line, Mariota. His guys will go for 2 here. From the gun, Mariota. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Demonte Casey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Here's Powell on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tackle and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Cleveland Farrell. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
2nd down.
To try again after the sack. Ryan, the left side completion to Jones. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. 51 yards. And the Falcons get a bit closer. And that will cut this lead down to 13. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the Falcons score to cap it off. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. They go down to none. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looking for the end zone. And that is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown, Vegas. Henry Ruggs there to make the grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
throwing. Mariota. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Daniels Carlson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And now let's discuss Julio Jones. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. His big game continues. Already has his 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
Ryan's pass taken in by Ridley. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. To throw again on second down, Ryan. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there.
Complete to
one-handed. Love the effort. Not much production on that play, though, huh?
Not a whole lot of yardage. You get that grab, you probably want a first down.
And he'll be the one in the film session if he's saying, hey, run that one back, coach.
Yeah.
Run that one back.
One more time.
Let's see that again. And they won't. They won't. Didn't get much out of it.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
first down, Falcons.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Ryan will throw again. Open is Powell. That's complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They go play action with Ryan. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And he's going to go down. His time has now run out on this game.
Today's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. What were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Celebration time tonight on the Strip as we say so long from Las Vegas.
That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's a whole field. He don't want no championship, get him out of here. I just got a set, like I run up in the backfield. I just got a set, like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it? I'm on purple, I'm on yellow, like a Viking. All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range, just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I'm in the field like a panther, I done up the standards. Like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens cross the border. Hold up, you know I'm a touchdown with the sack. Run up the whole like a running back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety, you boys can't shake the play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play.
Today, from Las Vegas, Nevada, this is the National Football League.
NFL football has come to Southern Nevada as we to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. The Abbott.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. I got a crowd wrapping around the whole town for me. Name on my crowd, got a thou in the balcony. Nah, 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 I don't hear no clown talking foul on me. Won't shoot me down, send the cavalry. It been a while since I had time for me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Hello. Max March out with the polo. Like my style, don't ya? Nights like this, I wish I was with ya. On my turf, roll out the Henry Rux. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a four-seater. Made a yank straight out the wood, I'm Derek Jeter. Major leaguer, no fatigue. We don't get no handout, we don't get no Macarinas. Never gon' throw your back out, tryna work, you need a breather. I need a break. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down
Tonight, it's Madden NFL football. It's Super Bowl.
Incredible one in Las Vegas. The brand new stadium. No one really knew what to expect. The Raiders hadn't won a playoff game since the 2002 season. But much like the Vegas hockey team did in their first season, here are the Raiders trying to win it all.
Yeah, good fortune smiled on them and the Vegas hockey team their first year in town, right? But how about this football franchise? Remember, in the past, they and the Colts, the only franchise to win a Super Bowl in two different cities. Third city, and I'll tell you this, if they pull it off, they won't just be celebrating in Vegas. I think they'll be smiling in Oakland as well.
Meanwhile, the Cowboys have had some ups and downs since their last Super Bowl appearance, but they're back for the 9th time, trying to win number 6 and tie the Patriots and Steelers. For the Cowboys, their last Super Bowl title quite a while ago, January of '96.
And those were great teams. Jimmy Johnson was their head coach, Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, all Hall of Famers. They were known as the Triplets. But then you go further back to those great teams in the 70s, led by Hall of Fame coach Tom Landry, Roger Staubach at quarterback, Tony Dorsett at running back. Those were great teams as well. This one, trying to create their own identity.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Not much room to run. Just gets it to the 35 after showcasing his tough running. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
This is Elliott. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 11 yards.
Kick it and go. Kick it and go. With a step on, spin move.